This lesson has a sequel which follows it, which is called Seed Project Planning. But in this lesson, we're going to just look at the definition, the characteristics, and the benefits of a seed project. So the first point is the definition. What is a seed project? A seed project is a small, short-term, locally resourced demonstration of God's love outside the church. Did you get that? It's a small, short-term project which is locally resourced to demonstrate God's love outside the church. That's point number one. Point number two are the benefits of a seed project. The first one is it allows us to do evangelism not by proclaiming God's love in words, but by proclaiming it in action. And the second benefit is freedom from dependency. When we do a seed project with our local resources, we learn, wow, God can use what we have to demonstrate His love. And we don't have to get resources from the denomination, from the mission society, or from the government. We just need to give God what we have in our hands. And a third benefit is that by doing these small projects, we get experience and confidence for doing much bigger things. The third point is to understand the key characteristics. Now, these characteristics, there's 10 of them. We learned those in Harvest through many years of practicing these seed projects and then looking to the things that seem to increase their effectiveness. And there are 10 things. And it's important to evaluate what we do on the basis of these 10 characteristics. The first one is that what we do is motivated not by our own feelings of what's needed. We ask God, what do you want us to do? So it's motivated by God's intentions, not by our impression of what the needs are. Number two, it's covered in prayer. Number three, it's simple and it's short. Number four, it's well planned. We don't just spontaneously go out and do something that we think is a good idea. Number five, it's done with local resources. Number six, we don't use the project to manipulate people to hear the gospel. We do it simply because there's a need. Jesus healed all 10 of the lepers, even though He knew that only one would come back. So He didn't use healing as a manipulation. He used it to demonstrate His Father's love. Seventh, it's done outside the church. And number eight, we always program a way for the people that we're helping to participate in their healing, in what we do to serve them. We give them a way to have their dignity, their image of God that God put in them to be recognized. And number nine, we try to impact more than just the physical, but the spiritual, the social, and the wisdom area in as many creative ways as we can as we do that project. And finally, we do it so that God is praised. So there's really only three main points to this lesson. And the first is that it's a small, short-term project done with local resources outside the church. And the second is that we are able to do evangelism holistically, not through just the proclamation of the gospel, but by its demonstration. And then we become freedom from dependency on outside resources, and we get experience and confidence for larger projects. And the third point is that we need to evaluate what we're doing on the basis of these characteristics that we've learned go into making a successful seed project.